What if I told you a giant city's walls fell just because people shouted? Sounds impossible, right? But in today's Bible story, that's exactly what happened. Let's learn about Joshua and the walls of Jericho. Today's story teaches us something very important. When we trust God and obey Him, amazing things can happen. A long time ago, God's people, called the Israelites, were traveling to the land God promised them. Their leader was a brave man named Joshua. One day, they came to a big city called Jericho. Jericho had huge walls all around it. These walls were very tall and very strong. No one could break them down. The gates were shut tight, and the people inside the city thought they were completely safe. But guess what? God had a plan. God spoke to Joshua and told him something surprising. God said the Israelites would win the city, but they would not win by fighting. Instead, God gave them a very unusual plan. God told Joshua, "Have the soldiers march around the city once each day for 6 days. Some priests would walk with them carrying trumpets made from ram's horns, but the soldiers had to stay very quiet. No shouting, no talking, just walking." So every day the Israelites marched around Jericho one time. Day 1, they marched. Day 2, they marched. Day 3, they marched. All the way to day 6. The people inside the city probably wondered, why are they just walking around our city? Then came day 7. This day was different. God told Joshua to march around the city 7 times. After the 7th time, the priests blew their trumpets. Joshua told the people, "Shout, because the Lord has given you the city." So everyone shouted as loud as they could. The giant walls of Jericho began to shake. They rumbled, they cracked, and then crash! The huge walls fell down. God had done something amazing. The Israelites walked right into the city because God gave them the victory. Joshua and the people learned something very important that day. When we trust God and obey Him, He can do things that seem impossible. Sometimes God asks us to do things that might not make sense at first, but God always knows what He is doing. God is powerful and keeps His promises, and that's the story of Joshua and the walls of Jericho. Thanks for joining us on Bite-Size Bible Lessons.